Good morning. It is another wonderful, beautiful morning in New York City. If you guys are new here, hi, my name is Eloise. If you're not, welcome back to the channel. We have a fun day today because I have a photo shoot. I feel like I've been doing a lot of shoots recently, but we're starting off the morning. It is 7 a.m. Yeah, I just let myself sleep in a little bit. Normally my alarm did go off at 6 a.m. and I've just been sitting in bed, but I didn't get out of bed until now. You just saw the aftermath of the Medicube collagen wrap mask that you just leave overnight, and my skin looks heavenly and delicious. I also put on a little bit of the Rhode glazing milk and then the new Tatcha Dewy moisturizer. If you use the Tatcha Dewy cream, that's the night one. This is like a morning lighter version, but this is it. It's super fun and just like pumpable and cute and small. And then I also went in with the Summer Fridays bronzing drops because even though I'm just going to the gym and I have no one to impress and it'll be like a good morning sweat, there's nothing about going to the gym like looking cute and like feeling cute. I honestly might put on a little bit of the dewy little like blush things once I put on my workout set, but I have like an hour till I leave. I'm gonna go make my bed really fast just to like get started, and then we're gonna go. But we're doing a little day in my life behind the scenes of a photo shoot. We've got the fitting today. I also want to like talk about modeling a little bit more because I have been doing photo shoots recently. I just came back from LA for a super exciting dream campaign that I just shot, but all of that like isn't through my modeling agency. And I feel like I need to talk to you about that because I always get DMs like, oh, modeling this, modeling that. And I was like, I'm not the right person to ask. But it's early in the morning. I'm doing a lot of yapping for the time that it is. So we have all day to yap. Packing my bag and we're gonna head to the gym. I grabbed a Celsius and then I also grabbed a coconut water just because I wanted to finish the coconut water hydration. I've honestly been loving it, and Celsius because I want to get my ass kicked in the gym today and need a little help. Okay, I did a little M-Sculpt machine thing and I ultimately ordered a card because of course the minute that I get out, the subway's running like every 3-4 minutes. I get out, it says 10. And I was like, you know, let me not be so late. So it says that I'm gonna be there at 11:12, 8 minutes. Brittney's there. So basically I'm shooting for, they're using me as the face, which is always fun. I honestly get a lot of anxiety when it comes to pictures because I'm more of a video person. I think I look better in videos. Sometimes pictures, like it puts 10 pounds on you. It's like trying to get the vision and you have to make sure the hair and makeup artist is great. Because in the beginning they sent a mood board and it basically was just pictures that I had posted from Tory Burch when I went. And I was like, oh, like, I think there's a misconception that when you see a photograph, like, oh, I can recreate that because of the person. But I'm like, it's the makeup, it's the venue, it's the photographer, all these other components. You get what I'm trying to say. But they were great because they asked if I had any people that I trusted and like liked. So that was one. I said I was gonna talk more about modeling in this vlog, and I'm still signed in LA. I'm not signed in New York. But when it comes to modeling, when you're a content creator and you get to choose how your hair looks, like just be more of the director and the creative director, the producer, all the things, being on set where someone else is telling me what to do and I don't get any say in that is really hard, because someone may be like, oh, I like her eyebrows this way, and I'm like, I don't like the way that looks. And on set sometimes they'll let you have more of a say, but that's not always the case. I mean, you're getting paid there to be the model for what the company wants. I wanted to get signed in New York because I obviously live here, and I think in my mind I was like, oh, there are a ton of opportunities, but every single place that I went into was like, who does your socials? And like, we want access to them. And I'm like, but that's a modeling agency. I have people who do my socials and who are, that's like all they do. So I found that so many of the agencies that I went to, because I'm a content creator first, they only saw me as a content creator and not as a model at all. And last year I was like, I really want to pursue modeling, like whatever. But I feel like this year I really just came to terms that like they see me as a content creator, and like I'm not gonna be a model. And also I get the luxury of working with brands that I care about and that I want to work with, that again, I don't want to just be on set and someone to use my likeness just because, but it's like, I don't care. Like, I've worked hard to be in the position that I am to have more of a say in it. So I feel like I've let go of my modeling dream, but then every once in a while I get these like campaign shoots, like the one that I just did in LA, the Charlotte Tilbury, which was so fun, and now where I get to be me and still be a content creator, and I'm booked as a content creator that just happens to also be a model instead of a model. So we're just about here. We were on a call with the creative director and everyone, and she kind of was like, we looked at your style and this is what we think. She said that if I was a brand, she was like, I'm really picking up a lot of like Alaya and YSL, and I was like, stop it. Because I always say if I was a brand, I'd also be YSL. So now we're going for the fitting, and I'm really, really excited to see the looks that they have. And I'm really excited. I'm really, really excited.
So obviously everything is really like the mood board. Yeah, we really kept it as close as possible. Really cool girl, very Saint Laurent, a little bit sexy in there, oversized, cool girl in a way.
I feel like everyone, I don't know where I was, maybe I was at Printemps yesterday, but everyone's doing like just
that
the
thing.
very boy.
Yeah, exactly. So that would be a cool option as well. I feel like we can try both and see.
I have 2 Frenchies at home.
Do you?
I do, and every day I contemplate whether or not I'm gonna go get one.
This is my second. My old
Yeah.
man's at home.
I do not blame you.
Wait, she's cheeky.
He
He's so small.
is 11 weeks.
Do you want to be in a photo shoot? Match my outfit.
Wait, what's his name? Ferdinand?
The weather has been crazy. 10 minutes after I got to Aloe, I look out the window. Insane, just the amount of downpour was crazy. Then I didn't bring an umbrella because for the first time in my life, I didn't check the forecast. We were just in the subway because now we're gonna go get my eyebrows done. One for the photo shoot and before I leave for Europe. Talked about them all the time. Sonia's Brow Bar, just like very conservative when it comes to eyebrow upkeep, and we all know that your eyebrows make or break your face. So go into them really quick. But as far as outfits, she slayed it. We feel good, we feel confident. The call time is really early. Besides it being so gosh darn bright, productive start to the morning. Morning. And this started off with me talking about the weather. Apparently it's supposed to rain, but it is blue skies.
It says it's already raining.
Where? I'm touching my boobs like Karen, whatever. There's a 30% chance it's already raining. This way, across the street. But a beautiful start to a Monday. You can't tell that I just got my eyebrows done, really. But it was a great experience. Always love going there. I just got my juicer out. I have to be on set at 7 in the morning. So I'm gonna make myself a juice so I can hydrate. I hate drinking water, so this is kind of a way to get my veggies in and also hydrate, because you know celery is primarily all water. I'm gonna show you my go-to green juice that I've been making. It's so good. Packed with so many vitamins and antioxidants, minerals, all the fun stuff. I'm also in, I forgot what color this is. Aloe brought it back from last year and it still is my favorite color. But I also found that making green juices at home, or just juices in general, but just if I have leftover fruit, I can throw it in a juice and it's saved me having to throw it away and be wasteful. So first things first, I don't know if I already told you, this is from NutriBullet because I didn't know that until a couple minutes ago. Juicers in general, most juicers take up a lot of space. So this one, I remember my mom and I got because it's just a little bit smaller. Now, are there other ones that are definitely way better? 100%, but again, they're bulky. And when I live in New York, it's small, not a lot of space. Time for the ingredient list. Spinach. I have a leftover cucumber, so I'm gonna throw it in. Celery, always tried and true. Green apples. Kiwi, which is like, it's not strange, but it's just like, it adds a little bit of zing to it. And also with that, lemons. A super easy way to throw spinach into things. Even like smoothies that you make, always throw a little bit of spinach. It doesn't have a taste and just is packed with vitamins, and we're eating our skincare this year. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash all of this, cut it, and then we'll get into juicing. I feel like 2 years ago when I was home, my mom and I did a juice cleanse, and I do them every once in a while, but I took all of the juice recipes from my favorite juice place in Maryland and I wrote them all down, and I need to find that list. Washed, cleaned up. I made 3 juices, I suppose. But like you'll see, there's still pulp, so I'm gonna go through tomorrow when I actually have more time to get the pulp out. That's the one issue that I have with the juicer, but again, the really expensive juicers that are great and you're gonna have no pulp and all the things are just way too bulky. And until I move into a new apartment or a house where I have more space, that's just not really feasible. But on to other things, I baked a cake. It's a olive oil cake with blueberry compote and a mascarpone frosting with little bloobs on the top. You're gonna have a piece?
I wish I could. I'm so full.
You have to have a piece.
I legit.
You legit have to take a bite.
Just a bite.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. You don't have to.
Make the bite for me.
Okay.
I'm trying it.
Guys, I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous. It looks so cute.
If you get a hint of like tanginess, it's because there were lemons on the top. So it like did leave a little bit of like zinginess.
Okay. I like a zing.
No, yeah.
I'm a sour girl.
But it's not sour.
Okay. Fire. It's really good. It's really good, guys. It's really, really, really good.
Guys!
It's really good. I had 3 bites.
Wait, do you want to take a picture of Brandon? He would love that. We'll give him a big ol' slice.
He'll be like, how dare you bring this into our home?
It was fine, I'll just take 1 bite. And then he devours the entire thing.
Good morning, good morning. It is officially set day. It is 6:49. I woke up 20 minutes ago. I'm running
couple minutes behind. But before I leave, I just wanted to grab the green juice that I made. I literally almost walked out without it. I'm also gonna grab one of these Japanese vitamin C. They are my God-given, like, they will cure your sickness. If you feel sick, go find your local, I'm gonna talk about this more about the car because I don't have time. But wanted to grab them, and then we are headed on set. Okay, now that we're safely in the car, I can actually chit chat. Last night, after she tasted the olive oil cake, she said it was really good. Her boyfriend really liked it, and I feel like as a baker, or just anyone who likes to cook for other people, and cooking is a love language, there's nothing better than someone telling you that they like your dish. But I love constructive criticism because I want to make whatever I'm making the best that I can. But she said it was really good and one of my best things, so I'm really, really happy. And the recipe was so easy, and I put it into the recipe book that she got me, and I tweaked it a tiny bit just because I did a couple things a little bit differently. So I wrote it in there. It's officially a certified good baking recipe, but that's basically what I did last night. And then I worked out at Aloe, and I cannot feel my butt. It is so sore. I was like tossing last night, and I laid on my back, and I was like, oh, ouch. So that's gonna be fun on set because we're doing like cool poses, and I need to right now channel my inner Elsa Hosk diva. I don't know what I'm gonna name her, but I'm gonna think about it on the car ride. I would love a matcha. Still waking up a little bit. I woke up at 3, maybe because I was just so excited. And then I read my book. I'm reading Wedding People, and I'm honestly really liking it. So I stayed up till like 11 reading that. But overall, good little night before the shoot. We're gonna have so much fun. Hopefully it doesn't get too hot today because we will be outside. But overall, it's gonna be a fun day, and I'm so happy that you're here, and I'm so happy that I'm bringing you along. And when I have time today, we'll talk about the whole modeling situation because I touched on it yesterday, but I didn't get to fully deep dive into it. Okay, sun. Okay, skin. Let's go grab a little breakfast. Oh, my favorite person is here. But she's here. I'm late. This is Sam. Danny, where'd you go? I was trying to be here. I was gonna tell her this is the best I've ever looked. I look great. I look phenomenal. I feel like such a, oh, this is me, time to go. In the van, my hair looks so cute. I never do updos, but it's giving bridal, it's giving cute. Brittney and I are gonna do maybe some updos and wear them tiaras. I also have to put heat on my hair in like a month and a half, which is crazy for me, and I know it's super loud in here. We're in the car driving to the next location. It quite literally is 90-something degrees outside, and we've got a lot to debrief about because a lot to debrief about. Oh my goodness. We wrapped at like 3 something. My face is glazed up like a donut, which we love. This is just the nighttime routine. I didn't get back home till probably 4:50. I got back, I showered. I wanted to vlog when I got back. There was no ounce of me that could do it. I was so tired. We ended up shooting, it was 6 looks in 96-degree weather. I was sweating in places that I should not be sweating, and it was honestly pretty wild. There was another model after me who had a couple looks that she had to shoot, and I was like, I don't know if I got the worst of the heat. Well, I probably did, because I shot at like 12, 1, 2 when it was really bad. I was like, good luck, girl, you got it. The team was really good at always having water, Celsius, drinks on hand, making sure we were hydrated, putting me under the shade, all the things. It was honestly really good. But I've never had a movement coach on set before, and it was just so helpful. I always get these questions about modeling and different things like that, and I am the worst person to ask. I've been technically signed since I was 18. I'm 25 now. I think I've been on less than like 15 sets within those. Modeling was never my full-time. When I got signed, I lived in New Orleans and I was signed in New York, and then even when I was in LA, I was traveling a lot, so I didn't really book that much. So I feel like I'm not an experienced model, and I do not consider myself a model. Like, I don't feel like I like earned that title. It does get thrown around really loosely nowadays, so like everyone and their mom is a model, when I'm like, no, it's like hard. People don't realize that there are a ton of poses where, you know, that I'm gonna say that for another time, but people are like, oh, it's so easy. It's really not. But they had a movement coach, and it was so helpful because you get nervous, you're trying to deliver the best pictures, also feel good about yourself, all these different things. And she was kind of just there. She was watching and looking how the pictures were coming out, and also being like, why don't you try moving your leg this way? Here's a pose, different things like that, just to make it more fluid. Even after this, I was like, I would love to just work with a movement coach every like once in a blue moon, because I feel like it would just help me make my Instagram better, make me feel more comfortable in front of cameras, whatever. So I thought that was really great, and I really liked it. And the team really thought of everything. The fact that I talked about yesterday how they let me sort of have an input on who the makeup artist was, and they were like, if you have any suggestions for hair, let us know. It was very much a collaborative effort in terms of, oh, what hairstyles are you thinking for these looks and whatever. This isn't always the case when you're a model. It's like technically me being a model but also a content creator. I was hired as a content creator who just happens to also model. Well, it normally isn't the case. If you're just hired as a model, it's like you come, the way that the client wants you to look is what you're gonna do, how your makeup is, like literally every single thing down to your nails, your eyebrows, everything is predetermined by the client. It's crazy that I've shot 2 big campaigns in the last 10 days, and moments like this make me, I always say I like gave up my modeling dream, because when I sort of talked about this earlier, when I started trying to find an agency in New York, the first question was always about my socials, and that obviously I have my own team for that, but it made me excited and made me like happy and super fun, and I can't wait to see the pictures. I saw some of the BTS that just Brittney took, and I'm crossing my fingers and hoping that my face did what it needed to do. It was great. The team was amazing. Again, I cannot just stress enough. Danny, who I know, who we've literally only met 4 times, but you know those people that you literally just meet and hit it off with and bond with? That's her and I. Actually, today I was texting her the pictures that we took, because we took this really cute picture that makes us look like we're a married couple. We text each other at the exact same time. But I am so freaking tired. I can't even. So this is the end of today's vlog, but I leave for my Euro summer. I'm just giving you a little sprinkle of what's to come. I leave for my Euro 2.5 weeks that I'll be in Europe. I'm going to London for Wimbledon, Paris, so we're gonna get a little Eloise in Paris, get a little sprinkle of that and see how I like it. And then Mykonos to end it off. I honestly might end up staying in Europe for a little longer, like I don't know. But the travel vlogs are back, the brand trips are back. We're switching it up. We've been in New York for too long. So I love you guys. Happy Sunday. I'll see you guys next week. As always, let me know what you're liking, what you're not liking. Thoughts, comments, concerns, drop them in the comments below. And I'll see you guys next week.